Have you ever wondered how non-Christians find out that Santa isn't real? I have an answer for you. So I'm Muslim, but I have a Christian grandma, which means we celebrated every Christmas with her, right? And she's the only Christian in our family, which kind of means like it's it's an adult Christmas. Like Santa Claus was never kind of like mentioned. He was never brought up. But I had access to Disney and Cartoon Network, obviously. And around Christmas time, there's every single show, every cartoon, it always has like a Santa Claus episode, right? So after I tried to fly once, my mom like really sat me down and told me like what happens in cartoons should stay in cartoons and it's not real life. And even if it is real people like live action, it's not always real because like Harry Potter cannot fly on a broom, so please do not try and fly on a broom, Adib, okay? So, we learned our lesson the hard way. It's okay. That's how I got some scars. It's okay. Let's not talk about it. Sorry, I'm just remembering the fact that my mom didn't let me watch Harry Potter 2 up until Goblet of Fire because I literally tried to get like a regular like Walmart ass mop and try to fly with it up. Let's not talk about it. Let's not give people ideas. I'm screaming. So anyways, I kept seeing like Hannah Montana Christmas episodes and like Cartoon Network Christmas episodes or whatever. So I go to my grandma and I'm like, Grandma, like, is Santa Claus coming this year? Love that I skipped the part of like, is he real? My grandma just goes like, shit, like, I didn't have this conversation with his mom. Does he know that it's not real? Do I tell him? You know what I mean? She was like, yes, you are. Like, he is coming. And I was like, right, so does that mean I'm getting a present this year? And she was like, yeah? And I was like, I'm not going to get coal, am I? And she was like, coal? With the utmost respect, this whole, like, naughty list, nice list, whatever, I think it's, like, white people shit. Like, with the utmost respect, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know about this part. You know what I mean? So my grandma was like, oh, that's like a pretty cheap gift. Why would you get coal? Like, I get why I would get coal because like my hookah and like my shisha. But why would you get coal? I was like, not my grandma thinking like, oh, is it going to be in bulk? Like, like my grandma was thinking like, oh, it's a cheap gift. So he must give me like a year's supply. So she was like, why would he give you coal? And I was like, because it's the naughty gift. And she was like, oh, duh. She was like, of course. No, you're on the nice list. Obviously, like he sent a letter a couple of months ago, but you just weren't here for it. And like you're on the nice list. Don't even worry about it. So I was like, okay, amazing. Like, do we need to do something for him? Like leave cookies and milk or something? And my grandma was like, cookies? I'm like, we're Arab. We don't, like we have biscuits. We have like different dessert. Cookies? She's like, we don't have cookies. Can we like leave a knafe and like some milk or something? I was like, yeah, like I'm sure he likes knafe. Maybe like he only eats cookies in America. It's like two idiots talking to each other. I swear to God. Fast forward to the night before Christmas, my grandma like literally sets up like a piece of knafe and milk right next to our chimney because we actually fucking had a chimney, which is so random. Anyways, she wanted to turn this into like a really special Christmas for me and my cousin, right? It was like our first, I guess, Christmas where we were locked in, like aware of life, you know what I mean? So she recruited some help, but like didn't tell our moms. Like didn't tell my mom, didn't tell my aunt who's his mom, right? Cool. That next morning, I've never felt like Zach and Cody more in my life. Me and my cousin run downstairs, we open our presents, we both get Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards. We did the handshake and the whole thing. Like we literally were white American kids living in a hotel. Like I don't care what anyone has to say. And then we turned the fuck around, right? We heard a sound, we turned around and we started sobbing. See, the thing is about me and my cousin, we were absolutely terrified of like adults dressed up as like Pikachu, Hello Kitty, like, you know, those costumes. We were shit every time we'd see one of those. We'd shit ourselves in public, like sobbing, crying, screaming, throwing up, like the whole 5 yards. You know what I mean? We turn around and we were like, oh my God, Santa Claus is in the house, but why is he wearing a fucking mask and why does he not look like okay? Like it doesn't look normal. You know what I mean? Also, like, why does he sound so fucking familiar? You know what I mean? I just remember actually, I think I have a picture. Wait, I have a picture. I continued to cry for 4 hours after this was taken. Like I locked myself in a bathroom, me and my cousin, like it was like a bathroom and like a place where you can wash your hands. I took the hands part, he took the bathroom, and we both literally sobbed there for like 4 hours, like legit so long. Eventually we get out of the bathroom. We like hid though, right? Like, oh wait, let me let me take this picture off. Arabs always have like two living rooms, like a guest living room and like a real living room. So we were in the guest living room bathroom. So like no one goes there. You know what I mean? It's like abandoned. So we were there. No one realized that we were like crying there. They were looking for us. Eventually we got out of the bathroom and like, you know, we're like exhausted after crying. You know what I mean? And who do we see? We see fucking Santa Claus in the guest, like, you know, living room that no one goes to. And we were like, he's literally going to take us to the North Pole and like abduct us. Like it's over for us, right? Except he was taking off his face. And me and my cousin look at him and we both started screaming. Like we were like, ah, why can you take your and he turns around like while his face is off, and I was like, uncle? And he was like, dad? We both look at each other, we look at him, we look at each other, and we're like, holy shit, Santa Claus is Egyptian. We thought it was propaganda that he was doing, you know what I mean? Like trying to appear as white just to make money or something. We were like, dude, no one's gonna fucking believe us if we told them that Santa Claus is Egyptian. They're just gonna be like, Arabs wanna claim everything. And honestly, we kind of do, but this one I saw with my own eyes, fuck off. Like, he is Egyptian. I don't care what has to say. Obviously, after that whole encounter, we did have to sit down with the family, and they did have to like actually convince us that Santa Claus is not Egyptian and is not my cousin's dad. So, yeah, that's how I found out that Santa Claus wasn't real. My mom also, like, chimed in eventually, and she was like, please, you know, if a man ever crawls down your chimney, call the cops. Thank you. I actually remember, like, my cousin's dad, like, he always brings that up. He's like, remember that one time at Santa Claus? I was like, I'll never forget, actually. Thank you. So, yeah, moral of the story is Santa Claus is real, he's Egyptian, and I'm kind of related to him. Get fucked. Ho, ho, ho.